Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to all the viewers. Welcome back again to the 6th episode of Coffee with Tanmoy. And as I promised, we have another wonderful gentleman who will join us today. This is a man who have spent 16 years of his life out of the country and then finally came back to the country because ওই দেশের টান চলে আসে সব সময়। সে চেয়েছে দেশের জন্য কিছু করতে। So he finally came back and we were really lucky that we could snap him into the SPL. So let's not waste time and let's welcome the very hot, the very dashing and the sexy strategist of SPL, Sami bhai. Sami bhai, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
কেমন আছেন?
ভালো, কেমন
Please
আছেন?
have a seat.
Thank you very much.
Sami bhai,
Ji.
so you've worked, it's been 16 years that you stayed outside the country and then you came back to Bangladesh. You've worked 12 years outside in Australia and then finally we managed to get you in Sheba. So it's been a privilege for us.
Thank you.
But we would very interested to know why Sheba. There were so many inspiring companies, with interesting visions and stuff. And so why finally Sheba?
Okay. The story is I got to know about Adnan bhai, right? One of the change makers in Bangladesh. That's how I got in touch with his name and also his organization Sheba. Then I got to know what Sheba is going to do, what it's planning to do. So it had a huge impact on me, something special. So Sheba is doing.
When you came back, didn't you feel like, okay, you needed to work for some of the multinational companies like British American Tobacco, Grameenphone or Bangalink or something?
That was the plan.
Okay.
That was the plan, but destiny brought me here.
Okay. So, how do you think is Sheba making an impact on our day-to-day lives?
Right. Shebar impact আসলে বোঝা যায় না হঠাৎ করে। It sounds like a fairy tale.
Yes.
But when you get into it, then you get to experience that যে Sheba কি impact করছে। For me, আমি যদি বলি just ছোট্ট example দেই যে আমার বাসায় since the pandemic started, আমি কিছু জিনিস I started taking from Sheba. After a few weeks, I realized it's making my life easier. Without even knowing it, without any pre-plan, I just taking the service and then I got to know how easy my life is now. So Shebar impact আসলে ওরকম ভাবে it impacts your life without even knowing it.
Yes, you have a personal assistant.
Exactly. Exactly.
And you really don't need to worry about your groceries, your day-to-day marketing.
Exactly.
Yes, absolutely. That's nice. It's been some time now you're working here. It's been almost a year now.
Almost a year, yes.
So, what are some of the challenges that you've actually faced here, that you feel have changed your entire life?
The speed.
Yes, that's true.
The speed.
True. The speed at which we work. That's amazing.
It's amazing.
So, as a strategic person, what is your goal in achieving Sheba's vision? We have a very huge vision. So, what's the goal that, from your perspective?
You see, যে স্টোরিটার কথা বলছিলাম it's a fairy tale story. Translating that into reality, that is my goal. How fast and how quick we can translate that into reality.
Where do you see Sheba at the end of the year?
This year, I think আমাদের যেই transformation year start করেছি, which sounds to be very, very, challenging at the moment. এই বছর I see that as people start to get confidence that yes, we're doing it.
True, absolutely. I think overall the team, management team as
Right.
well, along with the team that follows, we are really getting confident. You can really see in people's activities and the events that we do. Sami bhai, as a strategic person, and everyone has different definition of success. So, is it that we'll have to wait for 1 year to define success, or is it that something that we have to wait for 2 years or 3 years until we can actually achieve certain things? So that we can actually define ourselves successful. So what's your definition of successful for us?
Okay, see, success has different definitions. You see success from inside in one way, the external they see success different way. For SPL, I believe the success would be the time when everyone in this organization will start to believe by heart that what SPL is trying to achieve, it is possible. One day, like right now, why I'm saying that, you may ask that right now you might be thinking, okay, how I'm going to contribute, how SPL is going to contribute to the GDP of this economy in this country. This is a huge task, right? But the moment everyone in this place will believe that yes, we're going to achieve that, this is going to happen, your success will start from there. Success is a journey, right? So
Undoubtedly.
you reach to your destination, but you have to start somewhere.
Yes, absolutely. Adnan bhai was saying me in the morning that investors do not invest in the business plans. They invest in the right people. And no business plan is right. It's just the right people that make the business plan, with iterations in the right way. So that's it. Actually, success depends on the people ultimately, as you said.
And you see, সবসময় একটা example দেই, you always have to jump off the cliff. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
And then what option you have? You have to grow your wings to survive.
Absolutely. That's a brilliant.
You have already jumped off the cliff. You have no option to look back.
Yes.
So you have to be successful. So once you have that belief, yes, I'm going to land safely. That is your success.
So Sami bhai now tells that we'll have to start growing our cliff, our wings. So let's see how quickly we can grow that wings and reach to that point where we can actually define ourselves successful. So we had a very interesting first session. We got to know a lot about SPL and Sami bhai, and now we'll get to know more about Sami bhai. We are back into that interesting session where we get to have we ask fiery questions, which we define as wrap it with fire. So Sami bhai, are you ready?
I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. I'm ready.
Yes, some of the questions will be a little tricky, but we expect you to be very prompt on the questions.
All right.
Describe your SPL job in just 3 words.
Everything. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible.
Okay. What is your favorite clothing brand? I know, you wear branded stuffs every day. So what's your favorite?
Ralph Lauren.
Okay. What is your biggest addiction?
Music.
Music? Which type of music do you prefer?
Anything.
I think the Arabic ones.
Arabic ones, I love instrumentals. Like I don't have a particular genre that I prefer, but music is I'm addicted to music. I love music.
Okay. What is the first thing that you observe of the opposite gender?
Eyes.
Eyes?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. So people coming, someone working in your under you, would you observe the same thing?
Yeah, because you speak through your eyes. I can find out.
That's a smart answer. That's a very smart answer. Okay. What secret you have not told to anyone and you would like to share with us today? One secret.
I had a band, musical band.
Oh really? We never knew. Do you sing?
And I play keyboard.
Oh, that's an interesting thing. We found something interesting about Sami bhai today. What is better, being organized or attention in details?
Organized.
Organized? Okay. 3 things that you would like to not change about yourself.
Not change.
Yes.
Okay, my age. My age. You're being very tricky, right? You've been tricky. Okay.
Take some time. We'd love to hear this.
My confidence.
Confidence?
I'd never like that to be changed.
You're networking.
Of course. Yeah, my networking.
And 3 things that you'd like to change.
My food habit right now, right? Like my weight. Second is patience and my anger.
Anger?
Yes.
I've never seen you getting angry.
Yes, but
is it like angry at home or angry at office?
I'm very short-tempered.
Really?
Yes. That's another secret, yeah?
That's another secret that we got to know. Okay.
Yeah.
So, we are getting to know a lot of secrets. So the next question is related to secrets. In a scale of 1 to 10, how would you define or how would you rate yourself in keeping secrets?
9.
9. Okay,
Yeah.
that's something really good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, and I think that's really true because we've got to know a lot of secrets that we never knew about him. How long does it take for you to get ready? Because I know you're very, very keen on this.
60 minutes.
60 minutes.
60 minutes.
মজার কোয়েশ্চেন, কার বেশি সময় লাগে ভাবিন না আপনার?
আমার।
Okay. What do you prefer, cash or cashless?
Cashless.
Okay. What is something that you wish to be really good at? Something you really want to be good at?
Quick decisions.
Quick decision.
Yep.
Define strategy in 3 words.
Quick, timely, effective.
Okay. If you are to steal a quality from the following people, which quality would you steal? Misha bhai.
It's only few days I know him, but his confidence.
Is confidence. But you said confidence was your thing, strength.
I wanted more. Like
Okay. Abdur bhai.
Abdur bhai is his communication,
Shajib bhai.
his attention to detail,
True. He's very detailed. Johir bhai.
his compliance,
Yes. And finally, Adnan bhai.
his vision.
His vision. True. Okay. Who do you think has the best look to be the model in the next OVC of sManager?
Within the organization or
Within the organization.
within the organization, the best look for our OVC.
Would you nominate yourself?
No, I don't consider myself. I think it's Imran.
Imran?
Yes.
And on the females? And from the females?
Very tough question. Never thought from that perspective. Never. I'm trying
And
not
that's
to
why
be.
we are here, to hear that, those tough questions. Answer to
I'm
those.
trying not to be sexist for sManager.
Okay. Meeting planning or execution, which you hate the most?
Meeting. The word meeting.
And in the pandemic has made us, in
Yes.
the meeting room for the most number of hours. Okay, if you woke up as Adnan bhai, what is the first thing that you would do new to SPL? He's almost done everything. So what's something that new you would love to add?
Start thinking about expanding SPL outside the country.
That's something interesting.
Yeah.
Which country would you first prefer to go?
Like anywhere in the subcontinent.
In the subcontinent?
Yep.
And if it was outside the subcontinent?
Probably somewhere in Indonesia.
Indonesia. Okay. Sami bhai, we are in the last question.
Okay.
And this is a tough question. If you are to give a quality of yours to the following people, which quality would you give?
Okay.
Tanmoy.
Confidence.
Okay, confidence. Shajib bhai.
Stop the diet thing and
So you want
start
to
eating.
give him diet?
No. Stop it.
Okay, you want to,
right.
okay. Aflatun bhai.
Think from. It's very sensitive. I have to be very careful. I'm talking about the piano guy, right?
Yes. Your job on stake.
Okay. Just think from employee perspective first, not from piano perspective.
Okay. And finally, the
Yeah.
toughest one.
Yeah.
Adnan bhai. One skill that you would love to give Adnan bhai.
Okay. It is very tough. Yeah, it is very tough. Start thinking outside work as well.
That's a brilliant point, That is very smart. We come to the end of this theory session, and Sami bhai really answered it very well. I have enjoyed the session, tremendously. So wait for the next session. There's going to be another person coming up, and we'll have another wonderful person joining us next. So stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.